Hi, I'm going to walk you through doing the Solar Day 5 load calculations worksheet. So first thing that I want you to do is open up the Solar Day 4 spreadsheet that you made. So I'm going to go open that up. Um, so this is just a fake account I have, but here's what I put on there. This was like Monday and Tuesday's assignment. So then I'm going back to Google Classroom. I'm going to open today's assignment, which is a different sheet. You need to have, oh, sorry about my phone. That's classic. It's my son's birthday. He was just replying to a text I sent him. Okay, so now we got today's sheet and last class's sheet. This is a little too big, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I want to be able to see everything. Sorry, I made it so big. Okay, so what our job to do is today is to copy over 3 devices from our other worksheet and then figure out when we plan to use them, and that'll help us design our system. So I'm going to come back here. I also, all of this is in the instructions down here. So I'd like to ask you to you could pause the video and read the instructions. That would be really smart. Bottom line is I've put an LED light that's 5 watts as a default for everybody because I think it's a good idea. You can take that off if you want, but I think you'll find that a lot of the bigger things that you wanted to run aren't easy to run on a small homemade solar suitcase. So I'm not saying solar power can't power your Xbox and TV and internet router, but when you try to do all that, it quickly makes a solar system very expensive. And we're trying to keep this as sort of a more practical thing. So I got LED light, 5 watts, iPhone charger, 5 watts. iPhone charger, 5 watts, and notebook computer is 95 watts. That's the power brick. It'll obviously run when it's not plugged in since it's a notebook. Okay, I'm going to just do 3 devices. That's all I'm asking you to do here. You can have 4. I give you room for 5, but I think you'll find pretty soon you're using up a lot of the power. So what you have to do next is decide how many hours you're going to use each thing during the day and how many hours during the night. And why this matters is during the day you can power things just directly from the solar panel, and at night you have to run everything from a battery. So the yellow column, you're not going to edit that. If you try to edit it, well, I guess it lets you edit it. It's not supposed to let you edit it. That's pretty funny. Don't edit the yellow column or this purple column. Those are calculated. Okay, so I'm going to use the LED light 0 hours during the day, and I'm going to use it 6 hours every night. Notice it takes 5 watts times 6 hours and puts a 30 here because that's how many watt hours we're going to use at night for the LED light. Now, the phone charger, I'm going to use that during the day. My phone's going to get charged 6 hours during the day and 0 hours at night. And that's because I'm going to use my phone at night, but I'm going to just save the charging for the phone for the day when the solar panels are making lots of power. It just saves me expense on the battery. Now, the notebook computer, I'm also going to try to charge during the day. I'm going to do 3 hours here, and I'm going to use it 1 hour at night. And then take a look. This warning popped up, too many watts. The limit is 250 watts. So what I'm saying for our kits is that this bottom number, what I have now is 125 and what I have here is 315. Each of those numbers has to be 250 or less. It's okay if they're both close to 250 or even 250, but they can't be, neither of them can be more than 250. So you have to change. I could say, okay, well, I'm going to do just 3 hours. No, I couldn't do that. That wouldn't fix it. I can't fix it here without changing this. I'm going to just go to 2 hours. So I'm going to say my notebook computer is going to get charged for 2 hours during the day and 1 hour at night. Yeah. And so that's I want you to have something like this. You cannot just have exactly what I have. If these are your 3 devices, I need you to have different amounts of time, and maybe you have a different watt usage, that sort of thing. Please don't just copy over what I just did here. Also, do read over the instructions so that you are doing everything that I've asked. But this is it. I need it to not have the warning. So, like, if you said, "Well, I'm gonna," well, here's another one. If I think, yeah, the numbers here have to be between 0 and 24, right? Because uh, it's how many hours during the day, you know. Um, uh, yep. Anyway, this is what I want. When you're done with that, go back. So you can close this. You can close the old one. That was just for reference. And then you come back here and turn it in, and you'll be all set. That's our assignment for today, to fill out that sheet and have it be successful. Now, granted, you may have to change your former plan. Your plan might have been, you might have had totally different devices that were uh, going to use a whole lot of power, and the 250 warnings come up very quickly. Okay, well then, uh, change the devices. I need you, before you turn this in, to come up with different devices or different numbers of hours that you're going to use them, so that both the yellow and the purple columns have a 250 or less at the bottom. Okay, that's part of this assignment. Good luck.